guys? Winter Kills back with another deck profile. Today we got Evol's very interesting deck, dinos and reptiles. Cool, right? As you can see, whole extra deck, everything. Got a side deck for it today. This deck has placed second at our locals the past few weeks and has placed first a couple times. And Evol's did take the Toronto regional this year, so very good deck nonetheless. Let's go ahead and get started. As always, we're gonna go ahead and get started with our monster lineup for these Evols. Triple Westlaw, because when he's flipped, we get a special and Evil tile will soar. Evil soar from our deck. So we do want to protect this guy as much as we can, so we can go ahead and get that flip effect off. And one quick thing you want to remember when you're playing Evols, this is the one thing that I know, is that a handful of reptiles is always better than a handful of dinos. So opening reptiles is definitely the way to go. Moving on, we're gonna run double Najasho, and then double Volcano, double Serato, double Diplo, one Lagasucho, one Pelta, and one Blaster, because we can run Blaster in this deck, which is amazing. And that pretty much wraps up for the monster count for these Evols. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the spells now. The spells, we're rocking triple Evo Force. This card is amazing. It does so much special summoning in this deck. It's amazing. And then moving on, we're going to use triple Evo Diversity. Diversity is also too good to not run at 3 in this deck. 2 dualities for consistency on that first turn. Double Soul Charge, because being able to make late game Logias, Soldas, or late game Logias and Dolkas is amazing. 1 Econ, or 2 Econ, my bad, because when we do tribute the Najasho, we can use Econ to tribute our Najasho to take control of our opponent's monsters, and they can swing into their own monster while we go ahead and get these search off Najasho. Amazing combo piece in this deck. Moving on, double MST, no brainer. 1 Dark Hole, because it gets rid of everything, and 1 book. Now on to the traps. Yes, we're running triple Evo Singularity. Gets around Necro Valley because we're just targeting the grave. We're not really special summoning them out of the graveyard, and this is the only way we make Solda. Double Chain, because Chain is too good. Stops those arcs, Exitons. 1 Breakthrough, 1 Torrential, 1 Bottomless, 1 Deep Riz, and 1 Compulse. And that sums it up for the main deck, really, for everything Monster Trap spells. Now we're going to move on to the extra deck. For the 3s, because we can make them, triple, or no, not triple, 1 Ghost Trick Alucard and 1 Zen Mains, 1 Ragnar Zero, and 1 Berserk for the 4s, 1 Anti-Luminescent Knight, 1 Cowboy, 1 Maestro, and 1 Black Ship. Basically generic rank 4s. And now on to the Evil Sword, where it really gets real. Triple Logia, basically a walking Solemn Judgment, absolutely amazing. Triple Dolka, triple Dolka, and then the 1 Solda, because we can only make him through Evo Singularity, which is why we only run 1s. But 1 Solda is good. You could run 2 if you really wanted to, but it's not really needed. Now on to the side deck. 1 Ryo, 1 Fossil Dyna, because stopping special summoning while we go crazy is awesome. And then we side that 1 Lance, 1 D-Fissure, because you can side D-Fissure pretty well in this deck, which is amazing. Triple Soul Release. Soul Release messes up a lot of decks nowadays. Double Kaiser. You could probably main this if you wanted to. 1 Macro. 1 Mind Crush. Double Wiretap. and then double overworked. Now this card right here is great against the Fire Fist matchup, great against the Dark World matchup, great against any, you know, deck that gets a boost from the field spells or like spell cards like Tanky or anything. Just a great card. You flip this, and it's chainable too. So they hit it with an MST, you know, there goes their entire field. So it's a great card to run in the side deck. If you don't use it in your side deck and you find you know, local meta, you're playing a lot of Fire Fist, Dark Worlds, Overworked is the answer, let me tell you. So yeah, that pretty much sums it up for Evols, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Did a lot of recording today, guys, but we'll get these all up to you as soon as possible. I think I did like 5 decks. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for the continued support. Like, comment, subscribe as always. DarKxxPaladin. We'll see you later.